Look at my honey girl. You was having dreams, huh? My little dreaming girl, huh? Daddy loves you, huh? Put a little paw soother on your nose right here. And on your paws later, huh? Cutie pie. I'll tell you what, I don't want to I wouldn't mind just staying maybe once a week in a motel, hotel, whatever, Other than that, I really don't even care. I mean, this right here, my girl right here, I tell you what, she's been everywhere with me and I'm just enjoying the time that we have, because it's really short, you never know what's going to happen. And I just worry about something happening to me, and then nobody won't be able to take care of her. But, I just can't let that happen. So, and then with Honey Girl, I'd say forever, forever. And that's what it is. So, but I just love listening to the rain. Vehicle's getting washed too. It was pretty dirty. A bunch of gnats and shit over there. So, yeah, I mean, who needs a car wash? We need to wait for the rain to wash it. I used to be really anal about that, everything. And then, when mental illness comes into play, it's not a fun game. So, but, you just gotta, take what you're given and roll with it. I mean, it's, I like, Bradley Cooper. I liked him in, I didn't see the whole thing of Silver Linings Playbook. That was pretty good where he was bipolar, I think, right? That and then, Anne Hathaway in Modern Love, she did a really good job too. But I mean, they're actors, but then they also have had stuff happen, That's, I think that makes you, I guess better, more well-rounded and stuff. You definitely can handle a lot more, that's for sure. I think of everything that, Honey Girl and I have been through, and I mean, we've been everywhere, and we still making it. So, it's just, I don't think it's really anybody's choice to live in their vehicle. But I mean, we have 2 vehicles now and a storage. So if you have a storage, it's cool because your storage can be you can set that up to where, I got to this is my only hoodie I have, right now. I've had this forever. This Adidas hoodie. I love it. But all my other stuff is in the storage in Ukiah. All my other clothes and stuff. And, but I mean, at least it's there, and, locked up. And then I have those stores locked up here. I have a space to park one of these vehicles. I can switch them out, and then I can sell them both. And I don't really want to sell either one of them, but, more so the RAV. But it's I don't want to sell the trailer either, but you got to do what you got to do because none of this shit means anything if you don't have any money. And it sucks that money, people do a lot of shit for money, I mean, not myself. I mean, I could have made a lot of money being an a-hole, but I'm not. So, well, I'm an a-hole to some people that think that I should give them more money, and I shouldn't because I don't have to. But those are just people that are users, takers, they're not givers. So, yeah. But, I mean, tonight, we'll probably just stay at the rest stop. Probably, I was going to meet somebody to selling a little umbrella stand. It's pretty cool actually for $10. I told him I'd be there after 2, but I told him I'll just drop it off on the way back to Willows tomorrow because we're gonna go meet up with those 2 the Mormon girls, and I'm not gonna read any of that book. I just don't want to read it. I'll just tell them if you guys want to Honey Girl and I can play some disc golf. But I mean, they're cool kids, it's it's good to see kids that are not doing horrible stuff. But, I'm never going to be religious, I don't care. People try to push it on me. I don't push my shit on them. So it's like the fake book daters, oh, I'm going to church on Sunday. Well, good for you, I believe when Snoop Dogg said, go to church. If in Ice Cube, you scared, go to church because you should be. Because a lot of times the people that go to church are people that you don't want to hang around anyway. So, I just don't really, it's not my cup of tea. No. So, that's fine, I don't do horrible stuff to people. So I've had horrible stuff done to me, but I just don't, you know, surround myself with people like that, you know, just more and more. But now it's like, I just get to the point where, you know, I'm just helping Honey and myself, because I don't want to help anybody else, you know, because it's just a waste of precious time. And I've wasted way too much of it, you know. And to think of it as wasting, it's just more like, you know, that's how it happened. You know, it is what it is, if you want to use that. But just concentrate on yourself does not make you self-absorbed. I used to think it was, but that led to, well, now I do maintenance. You know, Honey Girl and I, we clear the cache and trash bin of our minds. And, you know, she's my baby. Look at her right here. She's super comfortable. How you doing, babies? See, this is it. This is all we really need right here. She cuddles up back there after I go unload all this. And then I'll just, you know, do what we got to do. And that's, I guess you could call it survival. You know, I always just say happy new day, you know, happy, because I'm blessed to, you know, extremely blessed to have, you know, another second of a day. So Honey Girl and I are probably eventually going to head out and go to our crunchy place and walk in the rain.